and I just shot a video for her channel.
Wearing this.
Yeah, and then a video for my channel, and then we're gonna do one for JoJo's channel.
I'm still wearing mine.
She is still wearing it too. I took mine off the second it was done. But
I don't know why.
yeah,
I'm
that's
sweating
what we're
in
doing.
places that I shouldn't be sweating. And stay off. Like my ear. I bent my ear.
Hey guys, so I didn't vlog for like a week. The last footage you saw of me at Rebecca's with JoJo, that was the night I found out about Christina Grimmie, and then the next day was the Orlando shooting, and then yesterday was an Oakland shooting. I don't know if you guys knew about that one, but I didn't feel like vlogging, so I didn't. I had a lot of anger and a lot of sadness in me, and so I didn't vlog. That's that, but I want to get back to vlogging, and I didn't have much footage, but I wanted to post something today, so I'm doing another lesson. I asked you guys on Twitter what you wanted to learn, and someone said how to tip and how to write checks. So I was like, that's a good life lesson. Now, a lot of you are like, what's a check? Checks used to be the way people paid before debit cards and credit cards became extremely popular. Every once in a while you'll see an old person in front of you at a grocery store pay with a check, and you'll be like, what is happening? And it takes like 50 times longer than if they just swiped a card. But I'm gonna teach you how to write one of those, because sometimes you're gonna have to pay rent with that. Sometimes you have to send that to people that don't take card. And so I'm gonna teach you how to do that in case you never learned. And then also I'm gonna teach you how to tip. Tipping is very easy in America anyway. I think that the standard tip is, I could be wrong, but what I always do, I'm just gonna teach you what I do. I always tip 20% of what the total is at the bottom of the check. If your waitress is really mean or terrible, then I push it down to like 18 or 15%. But if they're really great, you can raise it. But I think the standard in California anyway, right now, is 20%. Listen, when you get a check and it's like $56.29 plus 20% would be, you don't have to be a wizard. You can just use your phone. All phones have a calculator on them. My teachers back in the day were like, listen, you're gonna need to learn how to do percentages and fractions because you're not gonna be walking around with a calculator. Gotcha, mother truckers! So 56.29 plus 20% is 11.25.8. And then so you add that and to the total that was original. So this plus this equals 67, and then I'm gonna round up, 55. There you go, that's the total. That's how you tip, that's how much you tip. And then you add those two things together. That's tipping, everybody. You add 20%. Now, in some countries, they don't tip. But in America, especially in California, you tip 20%. Go to your calculator, I'll do it again. Okay, let's say the total is $25 plus 20%, tip $5. So in the tip line, there's gonna be a line that says tip. This is how the bill goes, okay? Bill, you ordered this, and it was this much money. And you ordered this, and it was this much money. And you ordered this, and it's this much money. Here's your total, okay? That's how much you owe us. Oh, do you wanna add a tip right here? It's asking, but it's basically telling you that you have to. Okay, great. Now here's the total after the tip. All right, so that's the total of all the things. You ordered a lot of stuff. Okay, what's the tip? It's $5. Okay, then you add those together, and that's $30. They give you the lines. They let you know. That's a receipt. That's how you do this. That's that. All right? Are we all on the same page with that? Sorry I'm wearing glasses today. My eyes were hurting me, so that's it. All right, now a check is pretty much the exact same. They give you lines and they tell you how to fill them out. Now this is not my check. I went on Google and searched check image. So don't think you're gonna be getting information from me or I'm sending this to anyone or you can screenshot it, print it, and then I owe you money. That's not how that works. This is a check. This is actually bigger than a normal check. It asks for you to fill out this information. It gives you the information you need to fill. Date, very simple. It is 6/15/16. Well, that's today. So you just fill out the date. You do it. You can use the slashes, you can use hyphens, whatever you fill out the date. Now, pay to the order of. Who's the check going to? Who's it going to? It's going to Bob. Bob gets my money. What's Bob's last name? Bob the Builder. Bob Building. All right? So pay to the order of Bob Building. It's going to Bob Building. So you just Bob Building. You pay to the order of Bob Building. Put the person's name. If you're writing a check to someone, they'll tell you. They'll tell you who to write it out to. I owe Bob $50. I lost a bet, guys. I lost a bet, and Bob only takes checks, okay? So, how much money? It's $50. So I write it, 50.00. But now, the bank wants to make sure that Bob, when I gave him the check, didn't just, add extra zeros to it or do whatever. So you actually have to write out 50 on this line. So this is probably where people are getting confused and I'm accidentally flipping you off. This line right here, it's blank and it just ends with the word dollars. And you're like, what in the world? I wrote out the 50 already. So what it is your spelling, okay? Your spelling. So you write 50 and then you have to put the cents at the end. So you go and it's 0 over 100. And for safety reasons, you put a dash so that Bob can't add extra stuff, okay? This is the weird part of checks. Oh, and then you can write what it's for, lost a bet to Bob, you know, whatever. And then you sign it. This is what it is, okay. Who it's to, how much money, write out how much money, what's it for, you don't have to do that, but it's good to know. And then your signature, okay? And a date, don't forget about the date. So it's for $50, so you write 50, and then you go, and then you put the change, okay? So let's say the change was 21 cents. You'd go 21 over 100. That's showing the change. This is really weird and it doesn't make sense, and you put a dash at the end so Bob can't cheat. Just remember, it's the change over 100, okay? So $50 and 21 over 100, or 0 over 100. So the change, whatever the change is, over 100. It's very strange, but you just have to remember that's how it goes, okay? Date, to whom, how much written out with the money over 100, okay? For what? Signature. All right, guys, that's how you write a check. That's actually pretty good. I like how I've described this. Date, who's it to? How much money? Write out that amount of money, and then the change over 100. And then for safety reasons, we dash it, okay? Just so Bob can't fill in stuff, okay? What's it for? And sign it. If you're writing a check and you're like, oh, I messed up, always write void over the check. That way, no one can steal it and use it. If void is written on a check, the banks won't take it. That is just a lesson for you to know, okay? Now, if you say I wrote that wrong, then please tell me how all of those checks I wrote out were deposited and cashed. So that's how you tip. That's how you write a check. This has just been a little bit of information for life. I just like teaching you guys things. I didn't have much of a vlog, so I wanted to add something at the end of this. I'm gonna get back to vlogging now. I just took a break for my own brain, but we're back, and well, I'm back. So thanks for watching. Please comment below and let me know if there's anything else you guys need to learn. I'm into this whole teaching business. I never wanted to be a teacher. I have no desire to be a teacher, but I like teaching. See, there's a difference. I don't want to go to a school and become a teacher. I'd rather do this. This is fun for me, knowing what you guys need to learn and teaching you it. All right, I love you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Okay, bye.